Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to the Fabric TN week. Well, we are just starting, our mini course where I'm gonna be showing you how to make fabric TNs. Okay, this is so fun. Well, actually, the mini course will be online from May 3rd to May 12th. But in this live video, I want to show you what you need, what materials you need to make those fabric TN. Okay? Sounds good? Very good, very good. So I have here everything prepared. I have lots of, samples of the TNs that I have made so far using different fabrics. And I want to show you some of them. So you can start planning how you're gonna make yours. If using one fabric or two fabrics on the outside, what you're gonna be putting like inside later. So this is a live video. You have the chance to ask me questions. I will answer as much as I can. Okay. And if you are seeing this later, you can also ask questions. Not a problem. Okay. So let's start. Oh, thank you. We have Susan, Trisha. Thank you so much for coming today. Well, if you want to tell me where are you, that's going to be very good. I'm here in Michigan. It's, a great sunny day. And although we still have snow outside, we are so tired of this winter. I hope to see flowers soon. But that's okay. If you can tell me if the sound is good, the image, if you can listen very well, it will be great. Thank you so much. And well, let me start showing the fabric, the pieces I have done so far. Okay? And yes, Trisha says she's in Arkansas. Very good. Okay, so let's see here. I want to show you, well, let's jump to the, this one that I'm, adding to a lot of pictures to promote the fabric TN. I really love, I don't know, I like the coordinating fabrics. They are really, contrasting. I think I like to use dark fabric with something that is, another color that is coordinating. So, well, what is a traveler's notebook? Actually is one cover. The original one is, let me change here. Well, the original one is like a leather that just, have some elastics on it, and then you can add some notebooks inside. So let me show you here. So basically we're gonna have one cover, okay, with some elastics right here inside, and we can put some notebooks inside, okay? And we can use for planners, we can use as, a recipe box, art journal, wherever we want to use. So here's the first thing I want you to think about it. Because you can do the traveler's notebook using two fabrics on the outside, like in this situation right here, and you can also use only one on the outside. Okay, so here I have the same fabric, but it's only one fabric on the outside. Okay, hi Louisa, thank you for coming today. Yeah, she's in New York. Yeah, oh yeah, they have snow as well. Oh my goodness, where is the spring? Okay, so another decision you're gonna have to make during the Fabric TN week, or I don't say, can be a decision or you can make both, We have two sizes here, okay? So, there are some kind of different sizes for the traveler's notebook. This one right here, it's called the standard size. And the other one here, it's called the personal size. Okay, so I can put both together. You can see this one is a little smaller than the other one. Okay, I will give you during the Fabric TN week, I will give you the dimensions to cut all the materials you need to make both of them. Okay, so you can make both, you can choose to make only one. Okay, it's up to you. Good. So another thing I want to show you, we can add some details, like, take a look here. I have this charm, okay, right here on the front cover. And in this one, I also put another detail right here on this side, okay? So, yeah, again, it's up to you. You can use like this. Let me change right here. Okay, so, oops, in this way. Okay, so it's up to you. You can use, you don't need to put anything. So, for example, in this one, it's only the elastic. I didn't put anything on the front. I did put a small one right here on the side. Okay, so it's up to you. Those are charms that you can, I'll talk a little bit later, but you can easily find. Okay, let me see. Oh, I want to show you this one as well. Hi, Carol. Hi, Fabiana. Thank you guys for coming. Well, here, this one here, I made with map fabric, okay? And I thought was, you know, wonderful for my travel. We went to Utah a few weeks ago, and then I use it to keep some memories. Okay, so I have here some stamps. I put some pictures. Let me see if you can see better. I put some pictures, some details. I stamp, in the national parks. Well, it's a book to keep memories of my travels, so from here. And I really love it. And look at this small charm, that I put, embellishment that I put right here on the front of my journal. Okay. Well, those are the samples I have to show to you. If you have any question, if you want me to show more details of them, just let me know, okay? And hi, Edwina. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to the materials, okay? If you sign up, if you have already signed up for the Fabric TN Week, and let me tell about this Fabric TN Week again. What is it? It's an online mini course that will be free during 1 week from May 3rd to May 12th, okay? And they will not be live videos. They will be videos that I have already, made, and I'm editing them, and they are so full of content, lots of tips, okay? So you will be making those traveler's notebook from the scratch, okay? And I'll show you everything. Something else I forgot to mention here, but I will also be showing to you how to make the pen holder, okay? This is very functional for this kind of project. So it's free from May 3rd to 12th. We'll be online. We'll be receiving all the information in your email. Okay. So like early in the morning on May 3rd, you will receive an email from me with a link. You're going to click in that link. You're going to be opening a classroom. Okay. Online where where you will have the video and space for you to ask questions. Okay. And the same on the following days, we're gonna have 4 videos, and after that, all 4 videos will be available for you till May 12th. Okay. And well, we're gonna have some more live videos during this time. If you haven't registered for this TN week yet, so I added the link to register in the description of this live video, so you can just go there, and register. And if you have registered already, then you will probably already receive one file like this, okay, with all the materials that you need. Hi, Farida. Thank you. She says, my projects are beautiful. Thank you for sharing. I love sharing. I'm so passionate about cartonnage. And this is one project that we can, reuse cereal box. And so I'm even more excited. And why? Because when we are using cereal box, it's easier to cut. The hardest part in cartonnage, if you have tried something, it's cut the thick chipboard. This is something that's not very, fun sometimes. So when we have a project like that, that's, so beautiful and sturdy, and this one I made with cereal box. Okay? So when I have something like this that I can have fun, reuse cereal box, not have problems cutting, and then I'm so excited, and I really love to share to you, okay? Let's change here a little bit. I want to show you here. Okay, so this is the file you should have received in your email with all the materials, okay, that you need for the Fabric TN week. And I want you to have all those materials with you because, you're gonna have this free mini course will be available for May 3rd to 12th, okay? So if you have already everything with you, it's gonna be easier to follow my videos and make, as many TNs as you want, because you can give as a gift or something like that, okay? Okay, let's see if you have questions. No, so far it's all right. So let's jump into the materials one by one. I will be following that list right here, so you can ask questions anytime, okay? Well, the first thing we need is chipboard. Let me see here. The first thing we need is chipboard or cereal boxes, okay? So here is one piece of chipboard. In this case, it is 75 points, the thickness, okay? And I bought like this. It's a 12 by 12 sheet, okay? I think this is 75 points. I bought on Paper Phenomenon website, with Katy King. I love this chipboard I use for a lot of my projects as well. And with this piece here, 12 by 12, you will be able to make, one of these or one of the big one, and you're gonna have leftover, okay? So one sheet 12 by 12 will be more than enough. Okay, you can also use 80 points, and then you can look, you can go on Amazon and put chipboard 80 points or chipboard 75 points, and you can look and find there, okay? Another option, if you don't want to use chipboard, if you don't have, or if you just want to try to make this project, it's your first time with cartonnage, then you can totally reuse cereal boxes, cracker boxes, all those like this, okay? I will be showing during the week, but basically, what's gonna happen? If we need one piece of the chipboard, okay, so let's say I need this piece right here, so I will cut this right here. Let me just change this, okay. So if you need this part here, so if it is chipboard, we just only cut one, and that's okay, if it is thick like this. If you are reusing cereal boxes, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna be cutting 3 pieces instead of 1 with the same size. And then after cut, we can glue them together like this. And so at the end, I have one board that is thick enough to make projects like this. Okay? So that's one idea, the way I'm doing, but everything will be very well explained during the Fabric TN week, okay? I just want to tell you that if you want to grab cereal boxes, grab 3 empty boxes, ask your neighbors, your family, or ask for your friends and grab them. Okay, more than this about papers, we're gonna need a piece of craft paper. Not much bigger than this, is just a small piece. We also need poster board. Okay, so this is here. It's a white poster board that I like to use. And we're gonna need only a small piece of copy paper. Okay, that's one sheet, it's too big. But okay, we're gonna use just small pieces for the cover. Then I will just take the opportunity. So about copy paper, we're gonna use only a few pieces to make the cover. But if you want to make your own inserts, okay, so let me change here. So if you want to make your own inserts, so for example here, this cover, as I said, I made out of cereal box, okay, and I made the inserts as well. So here, if you want to make the inserts, you will need some kind of scrapbooking paper, pattern paper, you know, if you want, or cardstock. And then we're gonna need more copy papers to make the inserts, where you're gonna be writing, you know, drawing, you know, doing whatever you want. Okay. Okay. So that's all about papers. Okay. So this is a project with small. This is a project. We don't need too much paper. It's just those. Okay. Following my sheet right here about materials, then we're gonna need a binder clip. So this is what I mean. Okay, so something like this. It can be, this is about 1 inch, can be smaller. It's what we need to make the paper, to make here, okay, to make my pen holder. So this is the pen holder. Do you learn how to make, okay, cover it with fabric. And for that, you're gonna use a binder clip, okay. Good. About fabric, well, we're gonna need only scraps of fabric or small pieces. So take a look what you have at home. And some people are not familiar with fat quarters. You can find in, you know, any quilt stores or sometimes craft stores, we can buy fabric as fat quarter. Normally they are like this, okay, folded like this. So it is actually a half yard and then they cut in half again, okay. But you can ask, if you buy fat quarters, you only need 2. So for example, pick 2 coordinating ones, okay, this and this, okay, or for example here, I like more. So let's say those are coordinating. If you have 1 each, it's enough to make your fabric traveler's notebook, okay? Or, you know, here I have another coordinating option. So if you like fabric, if you have something at home, take a look. You don't need too much. Or, you know, have fun and go to the store and find the one you want. So let me show here. This one that I made for my travel with a map. Some people ask me where I bought this fabric, and actually I found out that they discontinued. They don't have exactly this one anymore, unfortunately. But this here is one kind of map that I know it's still available in some stores. Some quilt stores have, or, you know, I know Hobby Lobby maybe carry this as well. This is the one I made this journal here, and I think it's very beautiful as well, okay? It's 10 holds. So yeah, I think you can find in your quilt store near you. Okay, so any questions so far? Let's see. Trisha said Walmart has a good selection of fat quarters, pretty inexpensive. Agree, Trisha. They have lots of fabrics there. They are not expensive at all. And you can ask them and you see they have in a shelf fat quarters there. Okay, good. Then, more than fabric, we're gonna need glue. Okay, and the glue we're gonna need, it's this one. It's super simple for you to find. It's Glue All from Elmer's. okay? And if you have a bottle like this, it's more than enough, you know, you're gonna make maybe 3 or 4 or more of the Fabric Traveler's Notebook using this one. So it's glue all from Elmer's, okay? And you'll see we will not, you know, add water, nothing. We're gonna use as it is in the bottle, okay? So this is the glue we're gonna use. Then we need elastic, okay? So here is why we need elastic. We have one that is around the notebook, and we need the elastics that goes, okay, inside and hold our inserts, okay, our notebooks. So I think the best thickness would be around 2 millimeters. And it is exactly like that they are being sold. So this one here is the one I put the link for you in this file right here. Oh, I'm still not used to that. Okay, so I put the link here. You can copy or just go on Amazon and put elastic cord 2 millimeters, and this is one way that you can have tons of colors, a little bit of different colors. So that can be a good idea to start with. Or this one here, if you just want to try. This one was the first one I made, okay? I didn't have, at that time, I didn't have that elastic. So I use this one. It's not that thick as 2 millimeters, but you can, for example, go to your Hobby Lobby and buy this one here. This is gold, they have silver, they have red, black, they have tons of colors. So this is something you can, you know, if you're just trying in the beginning, you can use that. I have used this one here and works well. It's not as thick as 2 millimeters, but works. Or if you are planning to make a lot of, then you can go ahead like myself and buy a huge, you know, quantity like this one. 2 millimeters, okay? If someone knows, you know, where to buy. Oh, there's one more. Forgot. I made one black that I didn't show to you already. Yeah, this is here. I love this as well. So here I added some charms. You can see. Let me ask you, the image is good. How is the quality of the image? Are you able to see in details what I'm showing to you? Okay, so this black one, elastic black one, is this one that I bought in the sewing section of, I don't remember if it was Joanne or Hobby Lobby, but it's Dritz, okay? So I think that's something that can be easy for you, good quality, okay? You can easily find if you don't have the other options. And it is thick. It's very thick. It's good to use. It's thicker than this one from Hobby Lobby. Okay. And then let's continue there. Okay. Okay. Another thing I have to tell you is about the eyelets. Well, we need to make holes in our traveler's notebook. So we're gonna be making the holes, okay, where we're gonna pass the elastic. Okay, so if you want to, you know, to have that more, let me show you here. If you want to have then like more coordinating with your fabric or just have a better finishing, then you can use eyelets in the holes, okay? In this one, for example, I use the pink one to coordinate. I think you can see better here, maybe. Okay, I have the pink one right here. And sometimes I have a brown one. Okay. So, but also, in this one that I made with cereal box, I didn't add any any eyelet. I just made the hole and passed the elastic. Okay, so this is something you can, just think. If you don't find the eyelets, don't worry, okay? But if you want to add this extra detail, this extra finishing, and then it's something that you could consider buying. So one of the options is buying you can buy eyelets like this, okay? And they have so different colors. You can, if you go to Amazon and just look for eyelets, you will find tons of colors, or Joann, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, all of those stores gonna have, because they are a lot of people use, especially for scrapbooking. Okay, so those are good ideas. Well, I forgot to say, but this is important. If you are using eyelet, it has to be 3/16, okay? If it's less than this, then you will not be able to pass the elastic inside, okay? Details are perfect, Trisha. Susanna said it's great. Claudia, good. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very glad you are seeing details. I have worked hard here in the weekend with my husband, setting everything up. I would like to use 2 cameras. Then I want really you guys to see in details what I'm showing to you, especially because for next week, I want to have here one live video where I'm going to be making something simple. I'm not sure yet what is going to be the project, but it's going to be super something simple, and I really want you to see the details as much as you see in my videos. Okay, good. So I just say that and something happened here with my camera. Let's see. Just a minute. Let me see. Just a minute. What's happening? Give me only 1 minute, please. Give me only 1 minute and I will see what's happening. I'm alone here. Let me see what's happening here. Okay. Stay here. I'm fixing. Sorry. Well. Okay. Hi, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so I think we are back. Are we? Sorry. Okay, good. Just Okay, so I think we are back. I think we are all fixed. Wow, yes. I can see. Wow. Sorry, it's my first time using all those things here. I'm pretty new to the live videos, and I'm not using my cell phone. I'm using 2 cameras here, so I have to figure out everything. My husband is not here to help. But I think I did it. Okay, so let's continue. I was talking about the eyelets. So that's what I said to you. If you go, look, but if you don't have, don't worry, okay? And then we are gonna be doing some, let me see, where is mine? We also will be making pockets in the last day, okay? I want to show you how to make some inserts, okay? And also these kind of pockets right here, okay? You can put more stuff inside, okay? Here and here. So I will be making those using file folders. So you can have those like this, okay? You can have a simple one like this one, okay? Any office store you're gonna find. This is kind of more fancy, I bought this one, I think it was on Walmart, and I really like, so depending on the colors you want, they have other patterns. Also those right here, I bought a long time ago, I think it was on Big Lots or things like that. Okay, you got the idea. So file folders, if you want to make the folders, that will be our last video in the Fabric TN week, okay? Okay, good. Then let's see what else. Okay, as I said, charms, pendants. So for those, you go to your favorite craft store, go to the jewelry section, and then you're gonna find some of them already have, something to hold like this. Those as well. So some of them already come with this, and it's easier to hold in the elastic. But some of them you may like. So for example, this one have some words, and I use that in some of, on the side of some of them, like for example right here, I added there. So you can add during putting the elastic, or if you are really crafty, you can also buy those handles. I don't know the name, sorry, but you can also buy those things here. Lobsters, sorry, it's called here lobsters. You can buy those like this, and then you can, add to the ones that doesn't have that, and then you can hold in your elastic, like in this situation here. Okay, so this is, it's fun to play a little bit, to go to the store and see, what is on sale, what can, match the colors you have fabric, that's another fun part of the process. Oh yes, the Traveler, what is the brand name of those eyelets? Thank you, Susanna. Those eyelets are from We Are Memory Keepers. Let me put them again. So We Are Memory Keepers. Okay, but there are other brands out there. I usually go with this one, but I know there are other brands out there. Okay, those are the more kind of, specific materials. Those are more like the specific materials you're gonna need to make the Fabric Traveler's notebook, okay? But now let's talk about the other materials. We need, every time you're gonna make cartonnage or things like that, you can make covers, boxes, a lot of things about using the cartonnage technique. If you haven't looked at my website, go there. It's colorwayarts.com, and then you can see boxes and what else we can do with this amazing technique, okay? So what you need for more specific, more, for the technique, let me show you here. So first thing, we're gonna need masking tape. Okay, so another day I was going to Chicago in the bus for the Chicago Quilt Festival, and one of the ladies were saying, oh, if you want to make cartonage, then you have to stock glue and masking tape. Yes, we use a lot of both of them, okay, masking tape and glue. And then we're gonna need rotary cutter. Okay, and sorry if I'm doing some noise over here. So a cutting board and the rotary cutter, because we're gonna be cutting fabric over, okay, so it's a good idea to have. If you don't have at that moment, you can use a scissor and that can help you, okay, with no problem. But if you have those, it will be better. You'll see, it'll be more handy. Okay, if you are cutting the chipboard by yourself, okay, then I have one video, and when you sign up, after some days we're gonna receive one email talking about cutting chipboard, and we will see how to cut chipboard. Then you can use the rotary cutter, you can use a craft knife, you can use the cutting board as well, a metal ruler, a safety ruler, okay, like, let me show you here, I have a safety ruler. This is good to cut chipboard, to cut the cereal box as well, that can help you. If you don't have the safety ruler, chipboard is very thin, you can also use scissors to cut, or if you have a simple metal ruler like this, will help you to cut. I don't recommend a plastic ruler to cut chipboard or cereal box. I like to use a metal one, okay? Good. Then we need to apply glue, and to apply glue, I'm gonna use, this is a tray I like to use, and the rotary, my roller paint, and one brush, any kind of brush, okay? That doesn't, need to be a specific brush. And this one here, okay, you can find this as a kit, for example, like this, in a painting section of Walmart. Used to be in Lowe's, Home Depot. Nowadays, I can only find here near my house, I only can find at Walmart. Okay, this is with metal. In Lowe's, you will find that, but this is plastic, all plastic, and it is small, works the same, okay? Or just go to your craft store, favorite one, and buy any kind of roller, okay? I have this one I really like, I use a lot, so I recommend it. Okay, we're gonna need a plastic spatula. I have this one here, but can be any other kind of plastic spatula or bone folder, or even if you don't have any, just grab an old, hotel card or old credit card or something to help, okay? So you need something like this to help in the process, okay? And the only specific tools you're gonna, we need, but if you don't have those, I will show how to make without them. But if you have, you see, it will be great to use. Those are what I call cartonage tools. So here I have two spacers, okay? I call this one 15 millimeters because it is 15 millimeters wide, and this one is 6 millimeters wide, okay? So we're gonna use those to have, let me show you here, to have like the space I need between the pieces of chipboard and to have them aligned, okay, straight and neat. So those are used for that. If you don't have those, okay, and don't want to, to buy it right now, then grab one ruler. A ruler like this, okay, can be a metal or a plastic one, okay, you will use, instead of those, you will need a ruler. And plus, to have good corners on your projects. So for example, here, if you are my student, if you already saw some of my videos, you see I use them a lot. So because we like to have good corners, okay, on the corners of our projects. And for those, we're gonna use the corner miter tool, okay? This is the tool used to cut fabric there and have good corners. If you don't have it, also don't worry, I will show you how to make the project without it. Okay, you can totally wait and see my videos and decide later. If you want to buy them before, so the link is here. You will find, it's here. You're gonna find where you're gonna find the tools. And actually the kit with tools is like this. So you're gonna have in the kit, you're gonna have the spacers, the spatula, and the corner tool. Okay? Again, as I said, if you don't have, don't worry, okay? I will show you how to do without them, okay? Good. We are almost there. Don't need so much things. Well, now, two other things that are important. Okay, so other simple things. Grab a piece of, you know, craft paper or a piece of construction paper, something to protect your table when you are working, okay? Because we're gonna be applying glue and I don't want your table to be messy, okay? So it's something just to protect your table. And also grab a piece of one old cloth that you can clean your fingers, you can clean your project. I like also to have, you can have one that is wet and another one that is dry, or you can have wipes, you know, and the dry one, okay? This is very helpful when we are doing cartonnage and very important. Okay, so now we only need one more thing that is very important, and I just put to the end. Let me see here. I have some questions before going to the next and last. Is the roller a foam roller or a nap type? It's a foam roller, Nancy. It's a foam roller. Foam roller. I like this one, but yeah, there are some that are bigger, you know. It's any kind that you can use to apply paint, okay? You will have. So this, as I said, I bought at Walmart in the paint section, and they call this sample tools or something like that. You know, when you need to paint just a small piece, testing, okay, so those are for that. But in the craft stores, you will find another one, another simple as well, okay? Ferda said, Claudia, what is the weight of these acrylic spacers you use? About 1/4 or half? I already have your corner miter tool and I love it. Okay, Ferda, thanks. I never know, you know, centimeters and inches for me. If you don't know, I'm from Brazil. I have been living here in the US for more than 6 years. And I work a lot in centimeters and inches, but I don't have everything in my mind. You know, I have to measure. So this is 6 millimeters I have here. It's almost 1/4. It's not exactly 1/4. Okay, it's almost 1/4. And this one is pretty close to half. It's a little bit more than half an inch. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Okay, so the 15 millimeters is 5/8. And this one, it's almost I would say it's 1/4. Okay, it's pretty close. Okay. Okay, so if you have more questions, just, you know, go ahead and ask here. Okay, so the last thing I have to tell you, it's about the holes. Okay, this is in this kind of situation that may be the most, you know, difficult part. But let's go and do it. So those are the holes, and we're gonna be making, 7 holes, okay? This is the kind of traveler's notebook I will be showing to you. I have seen some of them that doesn't have as many holes, but the way I like is, and I will be teaching you, have 7 holes. So in this is not the perfect one to show to you. Let me show you this one. So this is the original situation. So I have 3 holes here, 1 hole in the middle, and 3 holes right there in the bottom. Okay? And so to make holes in chipboard is not that easy. Okay? And I will go ahead and I will show you the best tool I have tested so far. Okay, I have tested others and I will show you some others later, but I will show you the one I love it. Okay, this is the cropadile. This is from We Are Memory Keepers as well. Okay, the same brand as the eyelets. The same brand as the eyelets. And this tool here is super helpful and great for my cartonnage projects because we can make holes. We can make 2 sizes of holes. We can do 3, 16, and 1/8. And we can also fix eyelets right here. Okay? So we can make holes and we can fix eyelets with the same tool. And it's not difficult. And they have also a small version that is not, it's here. They also have this one that is the small version, okay? We can also make 2 sizes of holes and we can also fix eyelets. The problem or the difference between both of them, I will show you here. So for example, for a big piece like this one, if you are doing the standard size, and if you want to make a hole right here in the center, this little guy doesn't go all the way there. Okay, with this one, I can go here and make all my 6 holes, okay, but I cannot do the center one with this tool. If I go ahead and have this one, then I can do my 6 and I can also go right here in the middle and make holes. So this is much more functional. Of course, it's more expensive, but, you know, you can have your 40% discount, you know, on Joanne or in Hobby Lobby. You know, Michael's has some discounts, so you can maybe buy with your discount, and then will not be that expensive. And let me tell you, with this tool, you can, you know, put elastic embellishments, you can put eyelets in so many more projects. If you make like a post-it cover, if you make a journal cover, or if you want to add a detail in a box. So, you know, I really use this a lot. It's very functional. Let me show you some of the other options I know that some people use to make holes. So, this simple one will be using something like this, a paper awl. Well, in this, I use a lot for so many projects, but for this special situation of making these holes for the traveler's notebook, I couldn't use this, unfortunately. It's very inexpensive. You can buy one very cheap, but I couldn't. You may try, but I didn't like of the result. Okay, and if you make a hole with this, it's difficult to add eyelets later, so it's not a good option for those. Well, there are some other tools. So for example, this one is one that you can buy normally in section near leather or something like that. And when you put there and, you know, put a hammer over, you know, and then make a hole, this is something that can be used, but I never had very good results using it. So I'm showing some options, but I'm being sincere with you. I recently bought this thing here because I saw a video of someone using. it's also something that I put here and I press. I don't need a hammer. I just press and it will make the hole. I tried in this situation, I couldn't because chipboard with fabric and glue, it's kind of thick. And so I didn't buy the original one because, to be sincere, it cost like $60, the original one from Japan. So I bought one that it was, you know, not the original and didn't work. So I don't know if the original one will be working, but for $60 I can buy 2 of them, you know, and it's much easier to use, and can be the finishing is much better. So if you have, try before pick a scrap of chipboard and try to see if you can make that hole. I also have this guy over here to try to make some holes sometimes. That works fine, you know, not that bad. Okay, you can change the weight here. I'm not sure if using eyelet will work. You have to have the right weight here. But, well, it's Fiskars. It's a drill, okay? You do like this, and then you can make your hole, okay? So, let me tell you here. If you don't have any tool to make holes, okay? And if you are excited to make this project, you can make much more later. You can make different ones, you know? So, I would recommend you go ahead and buy this one here, okay? Try to have your coupon, you know, and you can buy it cheaper. And, well, this is, again, we are memory keepers. Let me show you one more time. We are memory keepers, and the name of this tool is Cropadile 2. It's, some people call Big Bite, okay, Cropadile 2. And if you go here in this file I sent to you by email, right there, one of the last pieces, it says hole punch eyelet tool, okay, and then I put the link for Amazon, okay, but so you can go on Amazon and see the description, and then you can just, you know, try to find your coupon and go to your craft store. And I think that's the best option. Okay? If you have the small one, I have another thing here to say. If you already have the small one, changing again. If you already have this one, okay? I made this, okay? I made my 6 holes using this tool, and I didn't make the hole right here. I changed a little bit, and I will show you in the class how to make. I made the hole right here, okay, where my tool was able to go and make the hole. Okay, so it's your decision. If you want to have, the only thing I have to say, if you want to have that hole right there in the center, the best tool is that one. Okay, so any question? Any questions so far? Well, let me talk a little bit about the Fabric TN one more time. So you may just coming here now. So the Fabric TN is a mini online free course that will be happening from May 3rd to 12th. Will be all online. You will receive all the information in your email. Okay, so early in the day, so May 3rd, you'll receive an email from me telling you to go to that link. You go there and you'll see the video, and you have space to make questions. And that will not be a live video. It's a record video, so you can, stop. You can go ahead. You can come back in the video and you can see, better, okay, and make questions, and I will be there and I will be able to answer to you. Not live, but I will be able to be there and answer to you in that classroom. Okay, the page you will see will have the video and you have space for questions. Okay, And again, if you haven't not signed up for this Fabric TN week yet, you have to sign up, because I will only send the information for those that have signed up. So the link to sign up for the Fabric TN week is in the description of this live video. Okay, go there. And if you have friends that you think that may like, to make something like this, it's so fun. I think the most important thing here is having fun, and you see how fun it is working with fabric, paper, and glue, and making something very different from, from this scratch. Okay, so let's see here if we are all good. No questions? No questions? Well, thank you so much for all of you that are here with me, and I appreciate that. Thank you for, your patience. I have that problem with my cameras. Thank you so much for staying here and watching to the end. And I hope to see you next week. I will be making one simple project. I'm not sure what, but I will be making here live one simple project. For sure, I will be reusing cereal box. Okay, so if you want to follow me or make later, you can, grab some cereal boxes, empty cereal or cracker boxes, and you're gonna making something fun here. Okay, so let me see. Some people are thinking, Claudia, can you use another type of glue? Trisha, well, we can try, but I really recommend Glue All. I use only this one for all my projects, okay? Elmer's also has another glue called School Glue. I think it's not strong as this one here, so I would prefer. But of course, for example, if you want to use one, this glue is not acid-free. If you want to use one acid-free glue, like for example bookbinding has some kind of glues specific for the bookbinding, like Lineco, something like that, you can use that, okay? But I don't know, do you think you don't have this glue there? Oh, depending on where you are. Okay, so I didn't ask where you are. So some people out of the United States may have the same kind of glue with another name. This is a white PVA glue. Okay, so you can search for this white PVA glue and then take a look at the name you have. So maybe we have some people here from Brazil. In Brazil, you use Cascorex, for example. This is the name of the same kind of glue. Okay, and here is Glue All. Okay, then let's see. Susan said, thanks for sharing with us. Thanks, Susan, for being here. Thank you so much. Luisa says, thank you so much. Essa live foi ótima. Thank you. Thank you, Claudia. I'm really excited about making my TN for my trip to Ireland in June. Oh, great, 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 great. It's so fun. It's so fun to be there. Take a look. If you are on Instagram, take a look at my profile, Colorway Arts. I put some pictures of my traveler notebook in Utah. It's nice. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so excited for the class, Carol. Thank you so much for coming here. It will be so much fun. I promise. It's so much fun. And it will be a very, another thing I have to say. You will see in much more details than now, because this is a live video, so it depends kind of the internet. But at that day, you will see so much details as you were like on my side doing step by step. I hate guessing steps. I really like to put step by step. Claudia, I use Mod Lodge glue and I like it. Okay, Fatima is from here, from the US, and she's saying that she uses Mod Podge, I think, Mod Podge glue, and she likes it. So, okay, you can try it. Of course, no problem. I think Glue All is cheaper, if I'm not wrong. Okay, but maybe it's a good idea to test. Ronnie says, thanks, can't wait to start class, will be so fun. Mod Podge, yes, Fatima. And wonderful like Claudia, I love it. Thank you so much, Susanna. Susanna, if I'm not wrong, is from Portugal. Thank you, Susanna, for being here with us. Philip says, how do you pronounce your last name? Skill. Claudia Skill. Some people here in the US say squill. That's not a problem. I'm totally fine with that. Claudia Skill or Claudia Squill, as you will wish. Okay? Okay, guys. So, thank you so much. It was great to be here with you today. And I will be here again in a live video next week, making something simple to test a little bit of this cortinage technique. And if you want to take a look at this video again, it will be in our group, Cartonage Fabric Box. We will be here, for more time, so you can come back and watch later and see the details of the materials if you didn't see it here. And if you have additional questions, just let me know. You can answer any of my emails, okay? Just go ahead and ask in our group, okay? Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. And for all of us that are, still in winter, I hope the flowers come soon and the spring, can just be with us. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.